son, Daniel Andrews. Daniel, come on, come on. Oh, okay. Where's Daniel? There he is. Daniel, take your seat. And my youngest son, Jack Andrews. There he is. Jesus Christ. Okay, and now let me tell you about Hannah. She's absolutely fantastic, and I want you to give her a really warm round of applause because she's from Poland. You see that? Even saying she's from Poland. Did you sense that, guys? Did you sense the deep-seated racism in the Irish community? I said she's from Poland, and the fucking oxygen was sucked out of the room. Did you notice that? She's, where the fuck is she from? Poland. She should fuck off back to Poland, so. We've had enough of these fucking fly-by-night bastards coming over. I don't even know if that is a Ballykotton accent. I think it was a Kerry accent. I hate people. Fuck you. Jack, what are you doing? Jack, what is that all about? I have ADHD.
It's part of the show.
All right, fair enough. Okay, that's the kind of banter. And by the way, you know, it's good to get out. Okay, you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my beautiful ex-wife, the mother of my children, Hannah Andrews.
The waiter just took my table and gave it to Jessica Sims. I guess I'll go sit with Drum Boy, at least I know how to hit. What if there's songs on the radio that somebody's
Go on, Hannah.
I'm gonna get in trouble, my ex will start a fight. Na 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 na, he's gonna start a fight. Na 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 na, we're all gonna get in a fight.
Thank you. What an entrance, what an entrance. Now we're talking. Fair fucks to you, Hannah, for doing that. Do you know what I mean? Look at them, look, they're disgusted by that outward display of happiness. Do you know what I mean? That was, what do you think? Do you think you're in fucking America jumping around like that? You should have came on like it was a fucking funeral. Do you know what I mean? This is a Ballykotton podcast. Look, dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to celebrate Ballykotton. And Jesus came down from the mountain and said to the people, don't do that. Anyway, okay. So, there you go.
I must say that running, my heart is just like racing. It was like first exercise this day.
Yeah, but I've started going to the gym. By the way, we will do questions and answers in a few minutes. This is an odd situation, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Because we've been doing this podcast for, you know, we can't ignore the fact that there are people here.
Yeah.
So we're not really talking to each other. It'd be weird. It is actually quite odd when you think about it.
Yeah,
like we're trying to have a fucking conversation and then
you.
these fuckers are kind of going, you know what I mean? I'll tell you something, overhearing conversations, fuck me in the face. Like I go to the gym, ladies and gentlemen. Should we should talk to them. They're part of this whole thing. I'm very appreciative of the fact that they'd even bother coming out, Hannah. Sound like my father. That's how my father talks. My father was the Minister for Foreign Affairs, by the way. And he didn't like me. Doesn't like me. I don't know, are any of you people quite well aware that your parents are not your favourite? You know, your father, you're not your father's favourite. It's quite horrible, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm aware.
I'm also aware. I'm not the favorite of my mom.
You're not the favourite of your mother?
No, and...
oh, Christ, I know, because Hannah's mother is... How old is she?
Oh, she's 87.
Like, she's a World War II.
Lovely.
She's lovely.
She's a loving woman, but she's just
she called me a brute.
Because you're a brute. Just tell them, how did you pull the plug out of the wall?
Oh, Jesus, about 30 fucking years ago, I pulled the plug out of the wall and the socket came out as well because it was so badly made. It was in, you know, Poland, for Christ's sake, East Europe. And she go, brutto!
Yeah,
you know, and so they're very like the Irish, they're full of resentments. You hold on to a resentment forever. But what I'm just trying to say is, this situation whereby you're, like, I don't know about you, but I can't stand, like, I go to the gym. I just started going to the gym and I overhear people having platitudinous conversations, and it's like torture, you know. Yeah, how you doing? Yeah, did you have a good weekend? Yeah. Yeah, now me and Mary, we went to fucking Uganda for Jerry's wedding. It's like I just want to punch them in their face. Okay.
So how's the gym, David? How's the gym going? I mean, there's an improvement.
Well, I'm trying to keep myself fit for my young girlfriend.
I thought she left you.
Well, she sort of has, but sort of. I'm going to see her again.
That's
I was talking to actually Jack's girlfriend. You know the way young women some of them have father issues.
Yeah, funny thing is that my girlfriend and your ex-girlfriend are quite similar in ages, isn't it? No, it's a joke, guys. It's a joke, kind of.
Is that even allowed?
See, that's normal. They're all fucking into incest in this part of the country. Me mother is me sister, and me lover is me brother. Okay. What the fuck? Oh, that's the cops showing up. Has anybody been to a live podcast before? Right, so we're all new at this, you know what I mean? So, just, okay.
Because I actually find it really weird, because I want to look at
Speak
you.
into the fucking
no, because
microphone.
then it's like an echo.
It's unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. Like, I mean, you've been doing
now
it for
people are meeting me and they say, speak at the fucking microphone instead of hello. It's just like,
yeah.
I wonder.
I'd say you're shite at blowjobs as you. Anyway, come on. I'm so sorry, Jack and Daniel. That's their mother. But it's horrible to think of your mother, isn't it, giving blowjobs?
Yes, I don't want to
But
see it.
I guarantee you, everyone here, your mother has had a man's fucking penis in her mouth. It's bad to think that, isn't it? Some old one walking down the street has sucked off a man. Okay. Anyway, listen, I'm sorry, I'm just going for the lowest common denominator here. All I was trying to say is, what was I trying to say, Hannah? Don't know.
I don't know. You don't know yourself.
No,
because
I was just trying to say this is an odd situation whereby you're listening into people's conversations, but it's not. It's a live podcast. We've never done this. I've never done this. That's Jack, my youngest son. Jack is 24. Daniel
But you've done plenty of live gigs, so you don't have much excuse, do you?
Jack,
Come on, Dave.
You shouldn't be trying to undermine me. But anyway, Daniel was born in 1993, wasn't he?
3, yes.
Yes, you're
in Elbląg.
In Elbląg.
In Poland.
Yes.
Has anybody been to Poland? Okay, great. I don't know, Polish people, like, say something in Polish. Say, oh, it's nice in Bally. Oh, do you know what do you know what Hannah did? So your man John Kidney, right?
Kid me not.
What? Hannah has a really good joke. She was going out with a guy from Croydon in London, and she used to go over and meet him, and she said she was Croydon herself to sleep. I mean, that's as good as a joke. I think it's a great fucking joke. I think that's a great joke. But anyway, you know what I mean.
But also, I think you sort of look sideways at me. That's sort of weird.
Well, I'm going to face you. Okay, listen. Anyway, so John Kidney, the man, I think he runs Sea Church, threw on this podcast festival, was kind enough to invite us down, has given us a house around the corner to stay tonight, and then we're going to drive back up tomorrow. And then I'm
very thankful.
He's given us directions, and he's from this area, so he has an accent. And by the way, let me just acknowledge the fact that any likability I have is reduced by 50% because of this annoying Dublin accent I have. So don't think that I'm not aware. Woman just spreading COVID there. That you hate me, you know what I mean? I do know that, but I didn't choose to be from Dublin. Anyway. So your man, he says, yeah, just go down the road there, it's just, and take a left at the boat, right? And then Hannah literally, convulsively went, what? And then your man said, you fucking
it's like
taking the piss out of me.
syndrome. I can't help myself.
But I mean, it's so disrespectful.
But I love it so much.
So go on, talk with the Cork accent, let's hear it
No,
in front of people. Go on, go on.
I actually have to, someone say it, and then I repeat it. But I can't say it from my own initiative. So if somebody said, boat... So
is that how it sounds? What?
Yeah, it's like singing. It's beautiful.
I think we're getting existential here, I think.
Do you understand what Hannah's saying, Jack?
Well, it's like if you were having sex with an audience, she's saying, just keep going. or something like that, I don't know. I tried my best, I'm sorry.
Sorry, I shouldn't be fucking smoking, ladies and gentlemen. I was in Galway Town Hall Theatre last night, and I was trying some new material out, and I lost confidence, and then I just I reverted back to old material, and you know, I just felt that there were people in the audience looking at me, thinking, "Oh Jesus, we've heard that fucking shite before." You know what I mean? And I walked off the stage feeling very dirty inside.
Oh,
Just
yeah?
thought I'd share that. Thank you.
Did you wash your mouth with a soap?
Jesus Christ, Jack.
Don't look at me, man.
Yeah.
But you said you met John Carney
Oh yes, I
afterwards.
did. I met John Carney, the director of Once and Sing Street and Begin Again. What's the other? Oh, Flora and Son.
I haven't seen it, but once
Has anybody
it's my
seen?
favorite
Has anybody seen any
movie.
of those films? No, we haven't, and we're not going to either. We're not here to enjoy you. We're here just to reaffirm the idea that Dublin people are cunts.
And they are so right.
They are so right, are they?
Yes.
I know that. I apologise for using that word, but your reaction to it gives it power. So in a way, you know, it's on you. But anyway, so let's talk about cunt. I mean, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, because you have to, you
Oh,
know, they don't need to laugh at you.
I don't know how to do this without this. Oh, you mean have a conversation?
Yeah, just have a conversation and maybe they can join in and, you know.
Why don't you tell us about how did you look up to Tommy Tiernan when you were first starting out for comedy, David?
Say that again?
Did you look up to Tommy Tiernan when you
Oh
started
yeah,
comedy?
yeah. I really did look up to Tommy. Yeah, I met him in Edinburgh, but I was so I felt so unworthy to be in his presence that I drank alcohol.
And what was
to
your
give
drink-
myself courage and confidence.
What was your
And
drink of choice?
Vodka and Coke. Yeah, Jesus Christ, I love vodka. I remember I stopped drinking in 2003, and then I had a slip in 2014. Any alcoholics here?
All the hands up.
I'm not ashamed of, I know there's so much shame and embarrassment around, people don't want people to know their business, but we're alive for such a short time. That's what I feel, that we're not here. Do you know what I mean? Like on either side of your existence, like there's 14, and like before you existed, there was 14.5 billion years. So in that scale, like, we're just barely not here. Who gives a shit? Do you know, that's the way I think. All these people kind of think, my name's Brian. What? The fuck is that? You're Brian. What is a Brian? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I have a house. I'm an actuary, and I voted no in the referendum.
I don't know, but
and
did you
he
understand?
did vote no in the referendum.
Did you understand the referendum?
No, I didn't. That's why I didn't vote, but also I was pretty happy that it didn't pass.
Woo!
Did you understand the referendum, Jack? You're quite...
I haven't a clue. I know there's something about carers for disabled people, something to do with that. But I have to admit, I haven't voted since I could vote, so I've actually never voted. So.
I think when they start using words that are never used in common speech, like durable, when they start saying durable, it sounds like a guard. Do you have it under Section 18 of the Relationship Act? Is it durable? And I don't fucking know if it is or not. I mean, I'm an alcoholic. I can't form a fucking truly loving partnership with another human being. That's not true, Hannah. I do love you. Do you?
Well,
Do you love me?
But you divorced me. Well, the truth is, I had to
Any
organize
divorcees
everything.
here? Huh?
Telling the truth, I had to organize everything and almost sign all the papers for David. I had to do
tell us
everything.
about the courtroom. Tell us about the
Will
courtroom.
you get us the Lucas over there, son?
The funny thing is that when you're getting married, it's just one signature. When you're getting divorced, you need like 40 and in a certain order, and you have to get papers in a certain time, and it's really complicated.
Don't touch the fucking camera now, Jack. Go on.
What's going on? Is the Lucasade saga?
No, I just asked him to go.
We're sponsored by Lucasade, so...
We're not sponsored by Lucasade. Lucasade is shit. It's a load of shit. Don't drink it. We're not sponsored by Lucasade. Go on, Hannah.
If we could
No,
inject
I
it, we
finished.
would.
You completely.
No, but
You completely disregard what I said. You know?
well, you know,
And that's why they're not together.
no. So you're saying that divorce was a lot more complicated than getting married? We got.
Yeah, you know,
So
like
me
you
and
wouldn't know because I was putting, you know, paper on the table, taking your hand into mine and signing it as if you were a senile and you're not completely aware what's going on. So you're lucky that I'm in your life, actually.
You know, mate, you know the way you were just with your one for only less than a year, right? Me and Hannah were like that. We were all just like, and I was, you know what I mean? 30 years later. Yeah? You'd be like, you'd be like, shut the fuck up. And she'll be like,
Lucky we don't live with each other.
But me and Hannah got married in a registry office in a Polish town called Elbląg, which was still hadn't been repaired from fucking World War II. That's how much of it was a bit of a shithole, isn't it?
Yes, I mean it's getting better, but you know Poland was really destroyed.
But you know what I
and
mean?
all the
Sorry,
bricks-
people in Ballykotton have to realise that there are other parts of the world that exist outside of this, wherever you are. Is everybody from Ballykotton here? Ooh, okay. That was quite. Excuse me, we're not from this place. No,
But
never will we live in this Ballykotton, this little tourist trap.
I
This
would
little
live in
Ginnet, this little
Ballcotton.
whore of a town.
I
This
want to
fil-
live here.
Would you?
Yes.
Would you get paid for sex? Would you be a whore?
Secretly. If like
Your mother's a
nobody
whore.
knew.
How much?
A lot of money.
How much would you?
Well, substantial amount of money.
€1,000.
No, that's too
See
little.
Wayne over there now. If he gave you €500, would you ride him? Would you? Would you
Shut up,
ride
Dave.
Wayne for €25? Okay. Can you imagine Ryan Tuberty riding you?
No, and then it's your cousin.
Would you ride Ryan Tuberty?
No.
How much would
No,
you charge
I don't
him?
see him as a man. I don't.
If Ryan Tuberty gave you €5,000,
No.
Take it.
are you fucking mad? I'd let him ride me for €5,000.
No, thank you.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, Ballykotton. What were you talking about?
No, I was just saying it's already beautiful.
Oh yeah, so me and Hannah got married in Elbląg, and it's still. It was literally that was what 1991,
3.
and it just.
I was 7 months pregnant when I was getting married.
And that's why we got together. And no, but it's funny though. Like it was still recovering from World War II. Isn't that mad?
Okay. Hasn't even recovered.
You know what I mean? I'm just saying that, like World War II, it really had quite an impact on the world. Do you know Adolf Hitler was from Cork? Fucking
No.
Sieg Heil, like.
But I
Sieg
think
fucking Heil. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, Sieg Heil. Hi, how are you? I don't know. I'm trying to add some new
I
material.
think Cork is, you know, Corkian people.
Corkian.
Corkian. What would they call them?
Yeah,
Corkonians.
What?
What they call them? Corkonians? Yes.
They're not from a different planet, as you well know.
And they,
Welcome to Earth.
I just read Corkonians. And they think that they are the center of the center of the universe.
Nazis. Sorry, go on.
No, they just think that they are the center of the universe.
Yes, they do. Yes.
They sort of
Cork
right.
people do think
really
they're the center
special.
of things, don't they? Bastards.
No, but they're really special people, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, very, very special. Very
Yeah,
special.
they're kind of retarded. No, no.
I don't think so.
I have. Yeah. Anyway, so me and Hannah got married in Elbląg in 1993, and my mother and my father came to the wedding, and Hannah's mother and father
They flown in the state helicopter.
Oh yeah, my father was
He used the helicopter to come to my wedding. The
That's
state
your money. That's the
helicopter.
taxpayers' money, by the way.
You should sue him.
I love the way you talk as if your life is a movie and everybody knows exactly what the fuck you're on about. And you always start halfway through the story.
I'm sorry.
And I'm just telling you, you're a terrible storyteller.
Okay.
No, she's not a terrible story. I love Hannah very much. She's a great storyteller.
You
Okay.
cut my wings again.
I got your wing. Oh yeah, go on. Why don't you start singing? I can buy myself flowers. You know that Miley Cyrus song? Do you know that one where obviously, I can buy myself flowers. I don't need anyone for validation. And I just think it's the saddest thing. Like a woman ringing up a florist. Yeah. Hello? I'd just like to buy flowers. And who are they for?
Myself.
It's pathetic. It's pathetic.
I just see always SpongeBob. I don't know if you remember the cartoon and those, fountains of tears.
When did you remember Jack used to cry like that sometimes? Remember when he
Yeah, sometimes, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I remember once he couldn't find his sweatpants for school, and he left a message, I think on David's, not on my answering machine, and he says, Hannah, I can't find my sweatpants. Where are my pants? Where are my pants?
And by the way, I was a little kid on my
He
own.
was only 7.
That was last week.
Don't
wasn't
open the
it?
door to anyone.
I can't find. Yeah. Oh Jesus
No,
Christ.
and then when I
I do
listened to it,
grieve
I
that
cried myself.
Yeah, I do. I wish they were still babies. Are you going to have kids soon? You two? How long have you? You've only been together. Jesus Christ, Wayne, calm down. Are you married? No. Where did you meet? Did you meet on a dating site? Did you meet on a dating site like
Oh my God, which
Hinge?
one?
Was it Hinge or Tinder or Bumble?
Was it Minge? No.
What was
Should
it?
have got a laugh again. That definitely should have got a laugh. But these people, they're too
But
old.
listen, just don't
They don't
worry.
know.
Don't hang
How
on
old
and
are they? It's like
laughter.
fucking. It's like playing in a
So
fucking.
what? They're laughing inside. That's maybe even better.
It's like playing in a hospice.
It doesn't matter. You're doing the charity job.
What dating site did you meet on?
I'm interested because I
okay, go
can't
on.
find
Speak into the
anyone.
microphone, Go on.
What was the website?
Tinder.
Okay.
Tinder. I find Tinder quite psychopathic.
Have you been on Tinder?
I went on Tinder once and I didn't trust it at all. You know what I mean? Like this woman says, she says, oh yeah, I like you or something, and I'm going, sure, I don't know who the fuck you are. You could be a man pretending to be a woman or something.
It could be.
Yeah. But no, do you know what it is? This and this is quite. And I haven't tried this material out, and I want you to be aware that it's very dark, and I'm not comparing in any way, shape, or form Tinder to the Holocaust at all.
Oh, David, I don't think you should go Tinder
No,
in the Holocaust.
the idea popped into my head
sorry.
on duty bound as
this
an
is really bad.
But this business of doing this, look, swiping left if you're attracted, you swipe right.
Yes, I think so.
But you don't know anything about the person. You don't know what their values are. You don't know what they represent. You don't know who they are. Just on the basis of whether you would have penetrative sex with them, you swipe right. And if you don't want to fuck them, they're dead. It's just like that. Look, it's a selection process.
Yes.
Selection process.
Selection, yeah.
Dead, fuck. And during when I'm just because that's what they did in World War II, and it's so there is something very horrifying about Tinder. That's all I'd say. But good luck to you anyway.
I think your observation is ingenious, actually, because life is about either you're alive or you're dead. If you're alive, you fuck. If you're dead, you just shot.
No, you still fuck when you're dead.
Well, like how?
In Ballykotton, it's quite common. I'll ride you when you're dead. Shiddly idle diddle. Me wife died and I pickled her in formaldehyde. And I rode her on a Wednesday and I propped...
No, guys, he's a good guy. He's a good guy. Don't worry, he's a good guy. He's my father, I have to say it. You know?
We just have to blame his father for what he created.
But anyway-
and his father before him, don't forget him.
Well, actually, speaking of, what do they call them? Dating apps. So, you know, were you with a guy? I'll tell you, I'm going to build a narrative about you, young lady. You're a very attractive woman. Don't think I haven't noticed you.
Even
And
his dog.
it's okay. And so you were in a relationship before you met Johnny fucking Big Balls over there, right? And, you know, and he, you know, and the thing is, okay, you let him go. And that's the great thing about relationships. Yes, it's sad when they break up. But there is hope. You can get a new boyfriend, you know, and even though you might think he is the one, no such thing. There's lots of the ones. It's way too much pressure to put on someone to believe that someone is the one. It's very codependent, you know what I mean? So I'm just saying, you're compatible, good, right? But the thing is, the relationship that you have with your father, it's forever, which is really annoying. And wouldn't it be great, because you're, you know, not your dad's favorite maybe, and wouldn't it be great just to go, do you know something, plentyofdads.com, and you could go out with a date with a father figure and try and get a new father in your life. And that's why we're all here. I'm here for you.
But it's actually a good...
Plentyofdads.com. I would definitely go on that fucking dating site because I'm tired. I'd love to change my dad.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it
just
be great?
replace it for some time, maybe.
You know what I mean?
And
But it'd be funny
maybe
though.
different side of dad. Different opportunity. You know, like the dad who never told you stories. And then you're going to go
it'd be
to
great.
Plenty of Dads
I was sitting with a prospective new father, and he'd say to me, so, well, what are you looking for in a father? And I'm saying, I'm looking for somebody who can recognize my values and who I can clearly see likes my fucking company, to be quite honest. Do you know what I mean? And then he'd
dad
go,
who likes you.
What?
Yeah, yeah.
A dad who likes me.
you.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But then I thought, like, it'd be funny. So I'd meet that guy. Let's call him John. You know, I'm going, my new dad, Hannah. I'm so happy with him. And then I'd be out I'd be walking, and I'd see John with another son, and I'd go up to him. Who the fuck is this? And then he'd say, I got more than one son. Well, you didn't fucking tell me. I didn't. I thought I was an only child, you son of a bitch. But do you know what I do? I go back on Plenty of Dads. Get another father figure. I think it's a great idea.
I think it's a great idea.
What about Plenty of Moms? Do women have
No, I
bad...
think maybe
What?
Mother's Day, leave moms alone.
Huh?
Maybe start with dads and then...
She doesn't get it, does she? No. Anyway, sorry. Okay. So anyway, Hannah and me got married in Elbląg. That's what I was trying to talk about. In Poland in 1993. And the guy who was officiating was saying it in Polish. Wasn't he?
Yeah.
He was saying,
Just register.
Whatever the fuck.
That sounds Russian.
Okay. Oh yeah, Russian actually, because I was in Moscow a few times.
Congratulations.
But Moscow is quite reductive. It's like you know, and it reminds me. Remember Gay Byrne? He hated Gay Byrne, who used to host the Late Late Show. He used to hate when people had aspirations and were confident, and he'd always try and sort of bring them back down to size by that type of little voice that he had, and in a way, so we hate success. That's what my point was, and that's why we love dead people, because they have no chance of succeeding. That's why we love even more so now that she's dead, Sinead O'Connor. Fuck off. Where were you?
And
You were slagging her off
David,
when she was
tell
alive.
us the story about your fling with Sinead O'Connor.
No, that's not for this. That's not for this.
Why not?
What?
It's a true story.
No.
Well,
The fact that she fancied me.
Yeah, that she did. And the time when you went to her concert and you bawled your eyes out.
Yeah, because I've been drinking for 2 days. Anyway.
I know. It doesn't matter. It's just...
No, but she wrote... There was a newspaper article where she said she fancies David McSavage. And then we started texting a bit, you know what I mean?
But I must say, Sinead O'Connor was right all the way.
Oh, about the Catholic Church?
Yes.
Yeah, she was. She was the first one kind of to stand up.
Publicly.
But she wasn't prepared for the backlash. You know, if she was like, you know, like someone like Nigel Farage, he's such a fucking professional politician. He can handle, you're a fucking cunt, Farage, you racist piece of shit. And he's so professional and so British, he just handles it like this. Well, you know, okay, yeah, well, that's your point of view.
Thank you.
That's your point of view. And he'll sound sort of reasonable and he'll sort of, you know, and sort of lull you into this idea that really you're saying it about, you know.
It's not because of that, but like she's an artist. She's truly artist.
Yeah.
She was. And she's sensitive. And she feels things. So that's a difference.
Uh-huh.
No?
Okay, moving on. So we got married in Elbląg, and then
and you were scared.
And we got divorced. We got
paper.
divorced in Dublin, and the judge said, "Oh yeah, is there any chance of you guys getting back?" Isn't that what he said?
Yeah. Apparently, he has to ask the question.
Yeah, and then you said no.
No.
And then I said, "What?" And then he laughed. But I think probably a lot of people do that, don't they?
I don't think so. I think that's why he laughed and he forgave you, and he didn't throw you out.
But now
the
we're
court.
closer than we were when we were alive. I mean, when we were married.
Yeah, we did.
Weren't we?
Oh yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We are.
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely. No, you know, we're on a different level. We operate on a different ideas. You know, we're friends. We were at your folks yesterday, and I was sort of listening to him, and he's a really nice man, but he tells me, "So, Hannah, why are you sitting there so quiet? Usually he's so chatty." You don't say anything.
Is that the story?
Yeah, it's just like, yes, it is a
Jesus
story,
Christ,
because he's
Jack, isn't
very
it?
patronizing.
So I love it though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wait till you hear this. And then he said to me, wait till you hear what he said to me. Wait till you hear. No, this is going to kill you. And he said, normally, you're a bit chatty. Oh, I love that one. That's a brilliant one. But anyway,
Hannah, you're on the dating scene now, but you're saying there's no real men around.
No, I think real men are they just rare species, I think.
Wow.
when's the last guy you were with? You were with a guy who was very small, and you said you couldn't find him in your bed sometimes.
Yeah, no, he was a lovely guy. He was just a little bit small because I'm really
He was a lovely
tall.
guy, but you couldn't find him.
And it was funny whenever I
You
went.
started to see less of him.
True.
the
Whenever
fuck
I
is he?
went, and it's true. Whenever I went to meet him, so he was next to me, and I couldn't see him because he was below my eye line.
Yeah.
So I was just looking, but he was just there. I'm sorry. I have nothing against shorter people.
But that's the funny thing. For a woman, she can be as short as you want, and it's fine, isn't it?
Yeah, unfortunately,
I mean,
I'm
there's limits,
5'7.5", and I'm not even that tall.
We don't want to invite Uns on stage, do we?
Well, we could if you want. You're the boss here.
Well. So Uns is Jack's girlfriend, and she travelled from London to be. Why are you laughing, Jack?
I'm just laughing. Go on.
And she travelled, and we thought we'd just bring her up to say you could say hello to Uns. I don't know if she. Where is she? Uns?
She up there. Oh, she's like a Juliet.
Is she going to come down and say hello? This is lovely. When did you meet? Can you sit her in between you just for a second? Yeah, go on. Oh yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah, I'll give her my chair because I'm a gentleman.
Oh.
Oh yes.
Yes, sir.
And we were just going, because something funny happened on the way to, you know. So where did you meet Uns?
I met her, I was working in the Top Secret Comedy Club in London.
Ah, come on, Uns. Yeah, there you go.
I wanna start a fight. I wanna start a fight. So what?
Go on, Uns, Derno. Sit down, Derno. Go on, Derno, Uns. You're wearing a sleeping bag. Wearing a sleeping bag. Isn't she beautiful, ladies and gentlemen? Look at that. That's how the women actually look in other countries. Do you know what I mean? Look at the lads. Jesus, I didn't think women could get that good looking, for fuck's sake. My wife told me she was beautiful. She's a fucking liar. Now. No, the Irish women. I'm beautiful. Fuck me.
David, you're sinning against your own country.
Well, I'm ugly, so I can make fun of
Well,
ugly
you
people.
ugly.
I'm
But
ugly.
that doesn't mean that everybody else
But
is
that's
ugly.
that's the funny thing, ladies and gentlemen, that even though you are ugly, but to other nations you are exotic. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think you're ugly, but other nations wouldn't. To me, you don't look great. But you know, a Brazilian guy would look at you and think, "Fucking hell, chicka chicka bow bow." You know what I mean? Like, I know a guy next to me from Sligo, big muck of a lump of muck with red hair. You know, it's like when he opens his mouth, like bits of twigs and fucking muck fall out. And he's got a beautiful Brazilian girlfriend. So to her,
Mystery.
he is exotic. No? Okay, fuck off. Jesus Christ. So, you met Uns in Top Secret Comedy Club. Now, Uns is funny because she's got about 15 nationalities, Hannah.
Yeah, she's MI5 agent.
Multicultural.
She's multicultural. What nationality is Uns?
She's MI5 agent.
Oh, God. Jack, what nationality is Uns?
I'm Lebanese, by the way.
You're Cypriot.
Yeah, yes, I'm Cypriot too. The side.
And so you flew over from, so they met in, because Jack, my son Jack, was working in the Top Secret Comedy Club, which is a big comedy club in London. Has anybody been to that comedy club by any chance? Has anybody been to London? Do you know what I
Why
mean?
wouldn't they go to London to the British Empire Centre? You know, like
Did you watch the
we
fucking
don't
rugby?
like
Did you watch the
British.
fucking rugby match, by the way? Oh,
What happened?
Jesus. I mean,
It's disgrace.
the Irish team, I mean, we have a good rugby team, and it's so rare. I'm almost going to get emotional that we can shine internationally on the stage and hold our heads high next to everyone else. And that fucking rugby team, they're fucking great. And then they were playing England, and didn't fucking England score a fucking... I can't even speak, I'm so upset. Jack, can you explain what happened? No, don't stay where you are.
England scored a conversion kick very similar to how we won our first Grand Slam in the last minutes with Ronan Garrett. You guys remember, don't you? Yeah. It was very similar, wasn't it? And it was heartbreaking. I mean, you know.
Yeah, you know, because when
It is
Ireland wins a rugby game, like a big thing, I just feel like, yes, we can. We can do and achieve things. You know what I mean? Now I just feel we can't anymore. It was like, you know, when Riverdance happened, you know what I mean? In the Eurovision Song Contest, and Michael Flatley came out and went, you know, and then was like, God, we're great after all. You know what I mean? No, we're not actually. We're shite.
We are.
No, we're not.
Okay.
We got beaten. So,
Let's go to the story.
Top Secret Comedy Club, right? It's a really big club in London. And this man is making a pornographic video. Don't worry about it. And so Jack was working in the club and he met Uns. And her name is a bone of contention. It's quite difficult for the Irish mind to wrap their heads around names that aren't Fionnuala and fucking Emer! Emer! I say there's a few Emers in here, let's be honest. Have you ever met a woman called Emer who wasn't a total fucking bitch?
I actually didn't meet Emer.
Oh, they're
ever.
awful. Never. Emers, they're the worst. You know, Maria, Catherine. Emer! She fucks everyone's fun up. She's a buzzkill. Anyway. How do you spell your name, Uns?
It doesn't help, but IUNS.
Look at that now. They're all putting the IUNS. I. That's fucking I. What the fuck? Ian. You. You. N. S. Uns. It does sound like, like cavemen in prehistoric times. Oh, what do you call your baby? Sorry,
I will
Uns.
not be calling my baby that.
Anyway, so Uns, you flew from London to be here, and what happened when you arrived to Shannon?
Oh, yes.
Speak into the microphone.
Hello.
She is.
It's my second time in Ireland. So
You're very welcome here. Thank you for coming here.
I love it.
Thank you for
really
Leave her alone, Hannah.
But anyways, I was going to passport control, and basically they thought that I was a refugee of some sort, and they left me to the side, this refugee corner, where there are a bunch of. I hope this is not racist.
It is, yeah. It's okay. Yeah, no, it's not. Of course, it's not, because you're not. Yeah.
I'm
I don't
not
know if you
racist.
are, but it could be.
No.
But we can't be cancelled because it's only fucking. We're not successful.
PSA is I'm not racist at all, but.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was put in the corner for an hour. I guess people aren't really used to seeing people like that.
Yeah,
look like
good-looking
me in the
people.
airport.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm gonna take everything you
And
said.
did they question you or anything?
I mean, yeah, they questioned me. They wanted my residence permit and things like that, but.
Well, what the fuck are you
eventually-
coming over to Ireland for? You probably want a job, do you? Or you probably want to come over here and work, do you? And take jobs away from people. Sure, wasn't it only fucking 30 days ago that, I mean, we went out, we have very short-term selective memory. I mean, Ireland, when I was growing up, it was a great place to leave. Because everybody left here. There was nobody fucking here. We went to Australia, we went to New York, we went to Philadelphia, Boston, we went to London. This place was fucked. Fucked. Nothing. Only a couple of people, like, people from society, like my family. Politicians. They were making money.
Judges.
But, and now we've got a little bit of money. Fucking coming over here. I'm taking, anyway, I'm just saying that, I don't know what I'm saying, Hannah.
I'm not going to help you in this instance.
Okay, just let's sit with the awkwardness of where we are and embrace it.
I'm gonna leave the family to have
What?
their family podcast.
Stay where you fucking are.
Jack,
No, go on. Give Uns a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
You would.
There you go, lads. Have a look at Uns there now. Don't just do it. Just walk in silence. The walk of shame. Fuck off back to the Lebanon.
we
you
can start
fucking-
throwing things at her.
Fuck off.
Like in Game of Thrones, throwing things at her.
Yeah, throw things at her.
Tissues.
How long have we been broadcasting,
No,
Daniel?
Nothing hard.
I believe it's over an hour.
Over an hour.
Hey, it seems longer. Who said that? Hey.
So can we do a Q&A quickly and then we can all fuck off?
Yeah, let's do it.
Go on then.
Where's the fucking microphone?
Don't curse, Jack.
I
I
apologize.
don't like it when my son curses.
Oh, there he
Hannah.
is. There it is.
I don't like it when my son curses my baby, my prince. Where's the microphone? Does anybody? Maybe they don't, Daniel.
Jack.
Testing.
We'll see if anybody does want to ask an old question or anything. Oh yeah. No.
just
Yeah, but don't. In other words, don't point the fucking microphone because a
rude.
lot of them are not well.
I thought.
So
just
wait
that-
for them. Wait, see if they put up a hand. If they don't, I
would
don't
anyone
care
like
anyway.
to ask a question?
What is anybody? Huh?
I don't know what to do.
Maybe they don't. Maybe,
Just come over here,
Come- oh,
Jack,
look, come
closer,
over here,
sit
Jack.
down and ask
Yeah, look,
politely, does
Jack.
anybody has a
Oh, yeah,
question?
What I
I
say here?
should calm down. Hello. Open the cage.
Hey.
Does anybody want to ask a question?
Or maybe they don't.
What?
Yeah, maybe they don't want to ask a question.
Jack, you
Because-
pretend you're in the audience and you're.
Ask a
Can you put on
question.
can you put on a Ballykotton accent? You just put it. Oh, any questions? Put on a Cork accent so we can edit it in.
Okay.
Oh no, I can edit it in
Oh,
later. What?
there's one.
There's one?
Yeah, go on, Jack.
What? Got an, oh, fucking
Oh
big.
yes.
Got a question. Woo! I can't believe this. This is so exciting, Hannah.
Hello, sir. What's your name?
David Murphy.
David Murphy.
Give it up for David Murphy, everybody.
Go on, David. Fucking love you, man.
Do you remember Frank Call's Pictorial Weekly?
I do, yes.
That's what I wanted to know.
Okay, I want to answer that actually. That's a really good. Yeah, there was some great. That's interesting because there was some absolutely brilliant satire in, Hall's Pictorial Weekly was one of them. And there was some great satirists and comedians on that show. And God forgive me, I can't remember their names, but it was kind of, I think it was one of the earliest kind of satirical comedy shows on RTE. And they used to do. Didn't they do the Minister for something? Minister for Hardship. And we did a TV show called The Savage Eye, which was quite successful. Well, it was critically well received. But
Give it up, everyone, for the Savage Eye.
it was critically well received, but nobody, but it wasn't, Mrs. Brown's Boys, which was hugely
You're saying
popular.
that you didn't achieve financial success with it.
Hannah, you were
I don't
fucking with
know.
me at the time, for Christ's sake. Why are you pretending like you're interviewing me?
Well, I wasn't.
What I'm
was
just saying is that-
2010, I did a makeup for the first season
Of the Savage Eye, yeah.
of The Savage Eye, and then it all broke down, our relationship, so I had to give up that job because I couldn't work with you. And you went on to do other series with other makeup artists, and I'm not aware what was happening.
Every day. It's every day like this. Every day.
Yeah, thanks.
You're welcome. I just like to put the facts straight.
I like when Hannah puts on that voice. It's quite a spiritual voice. It's funny, you mean
Fiona O'Shaughnessy. I'm copying
here we
Fiona
go.
O'Shaughnessy voice.
People who say, I'm quite spiritual. I've never met, spiritual people are always so fucking angry. They're so fucking passive aggressive. I'm so spiritual. Would you get away? Spiritual. And then you ask them to define what spiritual is, and they, because nobody...
And they lost.
Well, what is spiritual anyway? Does anybody know? Do you know what spiritual is, Daniel? Jack?
How we doing?
Okay, Jack. We'll have one more question from you, and pretending that you're you're from
Cork.
Okay, wait, because we have to edit it in such a way. So, any questions from the audience?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, go on. How you doing? What's your name?
My name's Barry.
How you doing? Wait. Barry, yeah. Okay, cool. And you live in Ballykotton, do you?
No, I actually live in Castlemartyr. Who's laughing at Castlemartyr over there? It's a fucking great town. Anyway, I wanted to know...
Jack, yeah, go on.
Okay, well...
Go on, just answer the... sorry. Shut up, Hannah.
You're clipping my wings.
I am
just like
clipping your wings.
my
Sorry, you're
mother's
right.
wings.
I was clipping his wings, Jack, Daniel.
Damn it.
God damn it.
Okay, I want to ask you a question.
Yes.
I think I'm a big fan of...
You have to put on
What
the Cork
accent?
accent.
Oh, I have to put on the Cork accent, right. I'm a big fan of your comedy, Dave. I love it. And I want to know something. Why are you so, aggressive with the crowd? Like, you always have to have, someone you're fighting against. I think everyone would want to know that.
Okay, I got
what's
your point. Yeah, I got the
problem?
question. You don't...
No, I'm just asking
I know,
you a fucking
I-
question. I'm not trying to fucking take the piss out of you or anything.
Yeah, Jack, get back on stage.
All right.
then.
I'm sorry, everyone. Sorry.
Jack, go on. Where are you going now, Jack?
He's giving the microphone back, David.
Give him the microphone back to
Stop
who?
it, to the lady.
To the lady?
What?
A lady's just got a microphone. That's mad, isn't it? The lady. The lady needs a damn good spanking.
I think you
It's funny,
need a
women
spanking.
do love to be spanked, don't they? Why is that, I wonder?
Please.
There's a lot of
Do you not like-
sexual aberration in
It's not an
our
aberration, is it?
in
Like
our
that?
societies, yes.
Anyway, no, that is good. Jack asked a good question. No, I think sometimes I need to believe that there are some people who really dislike me actively, and then that gets me fired up, and it gets me access as a part of my brain that I couldn't access if I was all kind of like, hello, how are you? You know what I mean? I hate those type of people who talk like that. Hello. You know,
What
those
about Happy
postmodern. I
Dub?
want to fucking kill them.
What about Happy Dub?
It's not Happy Dub, Hannah.
But, okay.
No, but the postmodern types, you know, those they think they've evolved from humanity, and they're all like, you know, all woke and everything, and they're very disingenuous, and they're full of human defects that they pretend they have so risen above, and they're all like that, and yeah, I'm just a male feminist. No, you're not. You're a fucking sex offender.
You're a male feminist.
3 women, fucking, he's right. They know who I'm talking about. They know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everything, and the male socially constructed narrative. Male, everything's a fucking socially fucking constructed narrative. A street is actually constructed to walk on. Why don't you walk on the fucking road, you woke bastard? Oh, fuck footpaths, they're so... You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Wokes,
I can't, like, they're so dumb. And, if you're so advanced, why don't you go to fucking Palestine and sort that shit out? I'll pay for the fucking ticket.
Right. I think wokes...
Just bringing it back around to the whipping and the spanking, anyway.
Bull Mick.
Anyway, okay. I'm glad we sorted that one out. Did everybody vote for the referendum?
What?
And did everybody vote no or yes?
No.
You voted no or yes? Yeah. Did you vote no or yes? Yes, I did. I did. I took that decision. I voted no and yes. It's very much a no and yes kind of situation. But it's funny, we were talking about that at the start. I didn't understand the whole durable relationship thing. And I think the people in the government, they believe that they have a mandate from the people and their leaders, and they're really, 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 really not. And I know that because my father was one. And, he did good thing in the 1992.
In all fairness to our granddad, he is a man of moral fibre, because when he was in the government, Charlie Haughey was a prime minister at the time, and Charlie Haughey... Well, Taoiseach, and he was quite corrupt and stuff, and our grandfather kind of spoke out against him, and he was put into the back benches for a long time. So,
and he did help out in the
peace agreement for his signatures on the Northern Ireland peace agreement.
Yeah, well done, Jack. So. That's good. Jack knows his history. Isn't that beautiful? What a beautiful grandson that boy is. And
thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Yeah. But no, I just think that there are politicians. There was one guy, and I can't remember who he is, and I've never wanted to punch a man in the face more. And he was talking. You know these guys, and they sound absolutely passionate, but they're saying nothing, and they have to say nothing because they want to get re-elected, and they want to say something in a passionate way that sounds like it's a very brave thing to say. But everyone fucking agrees with it. It's like, look, call me old-fashioned. Racism is terrible. I hate racism. Racism. No, how dare you? No, I can't stand on that. You cunt. And so the reaction to the referendum was, thankfully, Irish people are way more intelligent than the people who represent them. And they said, fuck off. You haven't worded that properly. You're insulting our fucking intelligence. Would you ever fuck off and figure out what you're trying to do?
You see, they cunningly thought that using 8th of March, International Women's Day, they would
That was a Freudian clit. That was a Freudian tit, nipple, clit.
Would sway the people, sway
went over
the
Hannah's
women.
head. What?
That they would sway the women.
I don't think that's true.
Yeah, they did it deliberately.
Do you think that's true, Jack?
Yeah, 8th of March. They chose the date.
Yeah, I agree. It's Mother's Day, I agree, so whatever.
Mother.
That's not a conspiracy theory.
Okay. So now that we're in a church, it's almost the end of our little thing here. Thanks very much for coming. This is what is Protestant Mass like anyway? Because this would have been a Protestant church.
Been.
Good. go home and have good hygiene and wash yourselves. And do not be ashamed or embarrassed about your bodies.
They're not embarrassed.
And wake up in the
Protestant.
morning and have a goal and have a work ethic and try to create wealth on this earth. You know, that's the kind of thing they say in the Protestant church. Thank you very, very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for coming. I really appreciate it. This is the first, could be the last ever live podcast that we do. Enjoy the rest of your night. And if anybody wants, you can have photos. If you I'd be happy. We'd be happy, wouldn't we, Hannah?
Of course, of course.
Thanks very much, folks.
We love you.
Thank you very much.